I feel like when somebody looks at me in the eyes, like really connects with my eyes, locks, even just for 10 seconds, there's like this feeling that you're connected in this deeper way. It's all of a sudden like you're the wall, that emotional wall that we keep up to keep people out and away from you. It goes down because now you're like locked in this very deep and sensual way, and it's like really hot. I think that we need to live in the moment, in the now. I think that there's something really incredible about just enjoying what is happening at that moment with who it's happening with, as opposed to thinking about what tomorrow will be, or what 5 weeks from now will be, or 5 years will be. It's like if you just let yourself immerse and drown in what you have right now, then you're just fully true about what is happening. You allow yourself to exist in like an intense amount of that person, what that is, what that moment is. And yeah, people are just so concerned about tomorrow. And I think that there's something really raw about just looking at someone in that moment and enjoying what is happening at the time in that moment, living in the moment. I am a romantic and I am a dreamer. So to me, the thing that's super exciting about life is never knowing what's going to happen and realizing that the possibilities are limitless and that there's so many different things that could happen. There's so many different people you can meet around the corner. It literally just takes a moment, a conversation, a small encounter, and your whole life can be changed forever. And I think that that's what I live for, is for the unknown. For the unknown, but for the knowing that there's so many things that can happen in life, and that's really beautiful. I think that people will dismiss emotions, especially the negative ones. People don't want to see you cry, and they don't want to see you sad. And so a lot of the times people will say, don't cry, don't be sad. And they dismiss it. And what people don't understand is it's very difficult to dismiss something that you feel so intensely inside of you, so strongly inside of you. To dismiss it is to suppress it. And I think that that's what will eat you up inside. I think that we just need to be more open to being okay with seeing people in a state that is truly, completely vulnerable and stripped down. It's not always laughing and smiling, and sometimes it is, but sometimes it is crying, and sometimes it is not being the happiest person in the room. And we have to be okay with accepting that about people. I think that to feel is to be alive, is to be very, very much alive. But to feel the way in which I feel everything so intensely it is a burden. It is a burden to feel everything around you, inside of you and outside of you. And people can misunderstand that. I've just learned throughout life that shit hits the wall. It's always gonna happen. Shit will always hit the wall. Sometimes it hits harder some days and more than others, and sometimes things happen to people that maybe you could never fathom surviving. And I've just learned that what I've been given in this life is given to me because I can handle it, whereas it might kill somebody else. And there's things that other people are given that they can handle. They have the strength to persevere through it, and that's why they're given that hand. That's why they're given that adversity or that trauma, because they have the strength to get through it, whereas that same adversity might be the thing that breaks me to a point that I wouldn't be able to come back from it. And thinking of things that way lets me move with a type of conviction that I know that what I'm given, I can survive, and that I have the strength to survive it. I think as women, you're always told that you can't be too much of something or too little of the same thing. And I think your early 20s, it makes you question yourself at every corner and every step. And then your late 20s are about sort of shedding those insecurities and just starting to move with a different type of ease in your life now, where you aren't concerned anymore about what people think about you because you have some surety in the way that you walk now. So with understanding my emotions, I've realized that my negative emotions are never going to go away. You'll always feel jealousy. You'll always feel angry or disappointed or embarrassed. But I'm learning now to be able to recognize when I'm feeling jealous, when I'm feeling sad, when somebody's hurting my feelings, when I've done something that is embarrassing. And because I'm able to notice it and acknowledge it, it no longer breaks me. It no longer takes over me. It's something that I'm able to deal with in a way that I think is a lot healthier than how I used to deal with it when I was younger. When I was younger, I was afraid to be very honest about what I was feeling. When I was showing somebody anger, what I was really feeling was sadness. And so now there's something really liberating about being able to just say to somebody, "You're making me feel sad," and to know that I can acknowledge that and say it, and I don't have to have an expectation for how somebody is going to respond to me. Well, because I'm traveling, and what I need to hear right now is something that's associated with fun. So I would just love to hear from someone who's really attractive, that they want to go grab a drink and pick my brain and have sort of a time together, a spontaneous time together, I think is what I really want to hear. I'm in a playful mood right now. I want to hear something fun.